It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Anthony DeSclafani will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Digging in, Rougned Odor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Lifted in the air out to left. Winker moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I'm looking to see if Sin-Soo Choo can turn it around. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here it comes now to Andrus. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Andrus stands at second with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Might have been shooting for another fastball, trying to get the head for that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Full count now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Gallo. Into the box, Joey Gallo. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and a big reason why he's got so many RBIs is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gallo is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Outside and low, 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0, and he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's set. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jason Hamill is on the mound for game 2. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, thanks. Jason Hamill, big, strong guy, 6'7", about 215 pounds, good leverage, throws the ball really well on a downhill plane, has bounced around from the bullpen. Now he finds himself into the starting rotation. 3 pitches, 93 to 96 miles an hour, overhand curveball and a straight changeup. He's the kind of guy that's going to make you put the ball in play.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this game.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Riding in, Jesse Winker, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. He got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled high in the air out to right field. To Shields. Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
That is third. The first baseman, Joey.
In is Joey Votto now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Hamill sets. Here's the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Shields is there. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Suarez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the veteran middle infielder Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. On the season, Forsythe hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Grounded back up the middle to his left. Peraza. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
That is done. The pitcher, number 49. He's doing it.
Now at the plate, Jason Hamill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going up for it.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far on the year, Cabrera has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A pause and the 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Winker. And that retires the side. Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Scooter swings and sends it out to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Chu will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Elvis Andrus. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Line towards center field. Kemp is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Delino DeShields. Trying to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So two are gone here in the Rangers' third. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Now here's the pitch. The slider there gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 0-0.
なんか変わった挨拶ですね。
And now is Yasiel Puig. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
朝5時から。
Now that's popped up. Forsythe has a play.
もう12時間経ってますね。
And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Standing in,
こっちはなんかね、相変わらず、なんか降ったり止んだり、すっきりしない天気ですね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well,
降りそうで降らない天気。えらい、なんか長崎の方ですか。大雨特別警報とか出てますよね。降り出したらまたアホみたいに降りますからね。
One out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
そうそうそうそう。
full count. Here it comes. Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani.
そういえば、あれちゃいます。高校生らが夏休みになってんちゃいます。
Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
多分、終了式終わってんちゃいます。
Make the count 1-0 and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Forsythe is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
In now, Jose Peraza. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
今日昼間にシンさんが日ハムでペナントやってましたよ。
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
ああ、溢れてる。シンさんは日ハムと阪神でペナント行くみたいですね。
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Geronimo is off first with 2 away. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Reds leave 1. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo.
なんか好きみたいですね、日ハム
This
が。
game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently second best on the ball club. Stepping in, Jeff Mathis, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the
まあ
game's
でも
first
この
run.
メジャーもなんやかんやともう12年前から出てますもんね。
Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
2007年の時にPS3 で発売されたんですよね。そっからもう毎年出てるんですけど、
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Mathis is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be the best the entire season. In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here.
かなりもうシリーズ長いですよね。
1 and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
でも、
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2 a fastball, and I think as a
こう
hitter
物
right
が
now,
古いんで
you
すけど
have to
ね、
continue to go up
リプ
there
レイとか
looking
め
to
っち
hit
ゃ
off the
か
fastball.
っこいいですよ。あの当時でも。
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0 and 2 to work the count back to 3 and 2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really
しかも
frustrate.
今、Amazon とかで見たら、
At the plate,
超
Logan
激安で売ってま
Forsythe
す
comes
ね。
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
中
game.
古で100円とか200円とかで売ってますよ。当時の
He's
作
set.
品
Here
が。
it comes. And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1 and 1.
まあ、物が古いからね、
1-1.
こんなもんちゃいますかね。
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach
が
and into
久
the
しぶりに
outfield.
ちょっとまた過
No
去
sense
作を
risking anything
買おう
here
か
as
な
the
っていうちょ
bases
っと
will be loaded now with still
購買
nobody
欲が
out.
出てきてるんですけど。
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a
と
second.
に
to
か
make
く
sure that line
中
drive
古めっ
gets
ちゃ
down,
安いん
but
ですよね。
eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Jason Hamill.
Nope.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure.
まあ、買う側としてはね、安いのはありがたいですけどね。まあ、本体じゃないから、
Rangers
その辺はまあ
play for
ま
the ball and a
あ、
strike.
問題はないんです
I
けど。
think he just subscribed to the swing hard
本体
pace
の
of
中
hitting.
古はやばいですからね。
Hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just
500
couldn't
円
pull
で
the
釣り
trigger
が
on
来る
that
っていうのも
fastball.
すごいですね。
Here's Rognadodor now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
いやー、どうでしょうね。まあ、傷があるかないかとかしか、多分見んと思いますけどね。まあ一応、なんか説明文には、動作テストしたとか書いてるとこもあるんですけど、ほんまにやってるかどうかはなんともね、
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
あまりにも傷が多かったら読み込みができへんとかね、
That's
飛んだりとか
exactly
する
what
か
they
ら、
wanted out of that pitch up in the
そういう
zone.
のは無理や
It
と
took
思うん
him
です
up
け
the
ど。
ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. high fly ball out to straightaway center.
これは上がりすぎですね。
He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
まあでもそのメジャーにも寄ったら結構中古でも3000円ぐらいするのもありますけどね。安いのはほんまに100何ぼとかいうのありますよ。
From the stretch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
まあまだなんとかPS3 は生きてるんでね。
0-1, here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
結構バラバラですね。安いのは安い、高いのは未だに高いっていう。まあ最近出てるやつはまだ結構値段しますね。まあ毎年出るとはいえ、なんかその人気のあるやつとか、評価の高いのとかね、いろいろありますけど。でも全体的に見ても評価高いですよね、メジャーは。大概は星4つぐらいいってますからね。逆にプロ好きしか知らん人がこれ見たらびっくりすると思いますけどね。こんなリアルなんやね。
Let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
まあでも PS5 になったらどうなるんでしょうね。今でもこんなにリアルやのに、どこまで行くんでしょうね。うわー、やばいこれ。うわーお。ギリギリ入りました。
Solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
いや、シンさんはね、今、あれですよ、多分もう出発してますよ。夜勤ですよ、今日。明日休み言ってましたけど、今頃もう仕事してんちゃいますかね。
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The door is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
ボタンを押しすぎたら投げないんですよね、これ。本島さんと連続で押すとキャンセル扱いになるんですよ、これ。
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hamill sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from MLB Network. Saturday Baseball after this.
まあ僕ぐらいですか、配信するのは。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning
で
break
も対
about the
戦
team's
さんのと
offensive
この
production to this point, and he was very pleased with how
トムズ
little
ワ
they're
ーカーさん
swinging
でしたっ
and
け。
missing right now. They currently have
あの
more
人
than
ら
one
も
hit
ちょこ
per
ちょこ
inning
やっ
with
てるみ
his
たいですよ
strikeouts.
ね。
They only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Elvis Andrews. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Andrews.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this game.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So stepping in, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Oh, that's six out.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Andres aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove.
なかなかなんかこう、ヒットは出るんですけど、点が入らないですね。
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
多分今寝てると思いますよ。この時間帯は。
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
まだ寝てる時間ですね。
Swing and a miss.
わお、
The knuckle curve
当
there.
たらない。
That's out number 2.
Now back. The center field.
So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
と言いながらも
He's got it.
取られる
The tying run is left on base.
感じはいいんですけど、
Rangers leave one.
もうちょい
It
です
remains
ね。
1-0. Into the box now, Matt Kemp, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah.
ちょっと寒なってきましたね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good curveball there.
まあで
Clip
も
the
この
outside
先
black
発
for a
も
called
1点
strike.
しか取られてないから、
Okay.
まだマ
Okay,
シ
I
で
see
す
where
よ
this
ね。
guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be
そ
shocked
ろ
if
そろ
this
ス
hitter's
タミナ
sitting
がや
all
ばい
over
です
that
け
same
ど。
pitch right
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it,
なん
though,
かか
and
な
then
り
make the out at first.
出るからね。おまけにまた台風がどうのこうの言ってたでしょ。
Digging in for his second at bat,
この辺におる
Oliver
のかわかんない
Geronimo.
ですけ
He
ど。
drew a walk his first time up. Hamill sets. First pitch on its way.
台
Outside
風、
target
台
here,
風
and he。hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be
あ
proud of
台風って
anytime you
今
can pitch a
韓
good
国
game
の
in
方
this
行ってるんです
ballpark,
ね。
especially when it's not your home ballpark.
最新情報を見たら韓国の方に上陸してるみたいですよ。
Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
5号ですか、これは。これまだ別にあるんですかね。
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Shields is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
でもこの強風の範囲が九州とかが入ってますよね。九州とか山口とか広島も若干入ってるような感じですね。
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
九州は福岡が県さんですね。
Tried to crush that ball. Now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
場所によったらなんか激しく振ってますもんね。
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The pitcher, number 39, Jason Hamill.
So here now is the pitcher, Jason Hamill, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
どうでしょうね。
First pitch coming, here it is. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Two out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 even.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 1-0. Jose Iglesias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
昼間も何回か来てたんですけどね。
Hops this one up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, not shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now and stepping in, Jose
意外と
Peraza.
飯の準備とかしてるんかもしれないですね。いや、それはないと思うんですけど
Here
ね。
comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching
それ
that
か
one
引
go
っ越し
by
の
and a
準備
ball
と
being
かを
called,
いろ
you
いろや
can
ってん
rest
かもしれ
assured
な
he
い
knows
ですね。
he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
よっし
Chu
ゃ
has
ツ
a
ー
read
アウ
on it.
ト。
Two gone.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So striding in, Jesse Winker. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might
間
think.
に合うか
Yeah, it amazes me
う
how
わー
every
見て
game
た
you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have the good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. As we take another look, here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Joey Votto will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Zach Duke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that misses ball 1. And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready with the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now check swing.
Wow.
He went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's thrown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to
ベガさん、明日のお疲れ様です。カタカナになってます。
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Fouled off.
なかなか1点が取れずに
He's fighting them off.
苦しんでます。
Pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it to the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
じゃあ、あれですね。
First delivery to him on
時
the
短
way.
に変わってましたね。
Fouled away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Behind 0-2 now.
ああ、振り切れば。ヒットはね、打つんですけど、最後のヒットが打てないんですよね。
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Wow, 当てられた。
That fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First off,
これはこれでね。
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Texas. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Two up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
メジャーってバットを止めれるんですよ。あれが大きいですよね、やっぱ。こう、振る気はなくても、振ってしまうみたいな。
Zach McAllister gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chu on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
お、3連戦配信。阪神でしたっけ、確かね。昨日めっちゃ打ってましたもんね。
In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett.
とんでもない数字になってたような。
Went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, and it's sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the
たまたまキャッチャーを打ったから良かったですけど。
and exposes himself to a potentially
思いっきりそれて
devastating
ましたね。
collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
-それはどうしてもね、まあ徐々に強くなっていきますからね。
In now, Matt Kemp. So watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
多分途中から点取りたくても取れんくなると思いますよ。初めは結構ね、ボンボコボンボコ打ち放題になるんですけど。
Hit hard on the ground to second. That finds its way through for a base hit.
多分結構ね、打たれるようになると思います。打たれる割には打てんくなるっていう。
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, just a couple of matchups no hits and 2 at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
開幕得点みたいなもんですね。
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Gallo racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Oliver Geronimo.
Riding in once again, Oliver Geronimo. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
まあだから初めはまあいろいろね、設定変えたりとか、試行錯誤してやる感じですけどね。
Heading out towards shallow right. To Shields will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're on top 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
でも最終やっぱりテレビ中継視点に収まると思いますね。打つのも守るのも。
Been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth slot, number 37, David Hernandez. Now catching.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kemp. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now that very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. Career numbers with David Hernandez. 2 hits in 7 tries. Set and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And missed to quickly retired to start inning number 8. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Popped him up. Casale waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Kurt Casale, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kurt Casale is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now batting, Jesse Winker is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they lead it 1-0. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Raisel Iglesias.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Hunter Pence will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 24, Hunter Pence.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 6 home runs and 22 RBI. Now the pitch. Inside. 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Iglesias rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
The 3-1. There's a swinging strike on the sinker. The 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something to drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
なかなか6回というのは珍しいですね。そうそうないですよね。
The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner.
終盤の
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right
Game
side of the
取れないです。
field to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here he comes on 2-0. The slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Holder is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate, Drupal Cabrera. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, your team really needs it. They need it
点差なんですけど、
right here. You have to be able to put your personal
最
struggles
後の1
out of
本
your
が出ん
mind.
から
Right
ね、
now
1
is
点が
all
取れ
that
ないんですよ。
matters.
どうしましょうかね。変えましょうか、これちょっと。2番バッター。この人に変えましょうか。まあ、怪我はしてるんですけど。
Patrick Wisdom will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21.
前の試合の時にダイビングキャッチしたんですけど、その時怪我してしまって、今日はベンチスタートですね。
High in the air down the right
打
field
ち上げ
line.
た。
Puig will have
三塁
plenty
に
of
行けまい。
room as he makes the
足が
catch,
遅い。
and there's a big out number 2.
Now back, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-0, too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh.
1-1 the count. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And this is missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And the catch there to end it, and the Reds come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Cincinnati claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Anthony DeSclafani earned his 5th win of the year. Jason Hamill settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Pizak, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds,
ホームランだけですよね、唯一の失点
no
が。
errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
これで連勝ストップで残り8連戦ですか。8連戦ですね。ようやく折り返し点ですね。長い20連戦ですからね、これ。アストロズ勝ってますね。1.5 ゲームになってますよ。結構やっぱしぶといですね。よし、さあ終わりますか。はーい、お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。